It's your boy YTG underscore Jackson. Today I am playing Madden 25 EA Sports College Football 25 edition. Playing with the UMass Minuteman and against the Georgia State Panthers. Alright.
Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So UMass's offense comes out for their first possession today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
They'll fake it. Direct snap to the up man. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. Defense was all at the game.
Maria,
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for loss for the backer.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The UMass offense takes the field now. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Fomachan. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball with a plus 40. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, he can mix up the coverages really effect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now, we've got another big fourth down coming up. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Boom! What? So does say it, and I fight.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll start behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play. Lost them 5. Critical third down play for this offense right here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the UMass offense is back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Tucker. And he's tackled after the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. The punt team making their way on the field. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense at taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style. But there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. The clock has stopped. There's a 2-minute warning before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fomachan. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarter.
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be and the result is going to be a safety.
I'm not shocked this happened in this game, right? Both these offenses have struggled in the first quarter, and the first team to score in the second quarter does it with a safety. But let's give credit to this defense, though. They've been out here dominating in this first half.
UMass offense takes the field now. Let's see how they play this year. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Throw it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. To So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. First down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind.
Peace out, guys. It's your boy, YTG_Jazz. Please like, comment, subscribe for more of my videos.